can act it now.
You got to.
I was like, ooh, that's sexy.
Yeah.
I do. That is nice.
Isn't it cool?
It is nice.
When I looked at it, I thought cool. I thought technology.
Slide,
but sexy was not what popped into my head.
I just can't wait to watch it glide in. Just like,
That's the one we're fixing to try.
So this is one where I can put metal down to like give it more stabilization as we glide in.
And if I'm not mistaken, this is supposed to have some special super lube on it. So if it just gets wet, it will slip in.
Ooh,
better
look
than
at that.
a
It's hot and ready.
better than a hot date.
Right, it's ready. See, it's sexy. It's ready to go. No, a year from now, I'm gonna be famous.
Same.
He's gonna call me and he'll be like, "Hey, just letting you know you got like 100 million views." Oh, thanks. I know it's a personality. That's why you're so popular.
It's to squirt people like with anal glands, pee, or
Okay, got a call from Animal Care Hospital in Long Beach. This kitty here was thought to have your classic blocked tongue, feline urinary syndrome. They did get some urine for samples. They weren't seeing anything obvious as far as crystals or bacteria, but this guy was still having a hard time urinating and his bladder is full. So anyway, Dr. Stubbs tried for about 15 minutes before this and then turned it over to me, and I was actually trying for like the next 5 to 10 minutes. I wasn't keeping a timer on it. Anyway, what I want you to notice is this is a classic hypospadia. Hypospadia means that the urethra has not made it to the end of the penis and has ended somewhere along the shaft of the penis. There's a few different grades of this. There's coronal and some other types. Anyway, this catheter turned out to be the saving grace for this cat simply because, one, it had a stylet. The stylet means you can actually get it in at a different angle, and because the stylet is on board and inside that catheter, it keeps it from collapsing and kinking. So as you can see here, we're extending it with a small bite on the prepuce with the hemostats. The catheter is going in. I'm just kind of teasing it past a rough spot. This is really cool. I mean, you hope while you're doing this that you're not rupturing the urethra. Then right about here you see some fluid coming out of the end. So the stylet itself was not so big that it actually clogged up the catheter. Right here, I think I'm about to pull the end out a little bit of the stylet just to see if we can get see if the fluid's coming out. I didn't want to poke it through the inside of the bladder, so I was just testing the length. All right, right now I'm probably getting into the bladder itself. You can tell by the quality of the urine coming out that it's not as bloody or as infected as you think it might be. So what you do in this case like this is once it gets about that far in, you'll basically start to pull the stylet out a little bit. It'll keep it straight while it's in there. I don't know what my technician was thinking. It's not, catheter's not going to work, or you're going to hook it up to a line. Anyway, so now the stylet is out. The urine collection bag is hooked up. What I want you to notice here is that yeah, I'm crazy. It turns out that we're looking here. You can actually see that catheter is not sutured in. Okay, I can't think of any one Jorgensen catheter or anything that will be able to stay in with even the weight of that line on it. So that catheter is staying in with the pigtail piece on the end, and the fact that it actually sits there. So it stayed in for quite a while. It did good. We ended up having to replace this catheter the next day. In hindsight, we probably should have sutured this one in, but just to look at it right now, you can tell that the pigtail is working. Probably the weight of the line and the cat pulling on it while it was in the cage and lonely caused it to be a problem. After this, the next catheter went in and we actually put an e-collar on and sutured it in as well. So anyway, this is a great product. It's pretty cool. I wish we had more stuff like this. Anyway, the cat's going to do fine, and just check out this catheter. Get a chance. It's cool stuff. All right, later.